Finding trending products that's selling right now on Etsy is probably the fastest way for you to create a high quality product you can start using for your Etsy shop. However, if you don't know what people are looking up, it's very difficult to understand what products to create. Well, in today's video, I'm sharing with you an easy tool that shows you right in the Etsy search bar what people are typing in, but also some additional products you need to create. So I want to share this all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. You're new here. My name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, the main tool that we're going to use for today's video is Sale Samurai. This is a great tool to use if you're trying to find those trending products that are not really in competitive spaces, but definitely want to make sure that the sales volume and the search volume is still high. And they make it so easy for you because with all of their data that you can use right here on Etsy, you can see the amount of search volume as well as the different type of niches that's related to your product that you probably would not have even known was there if you didn't have this tool. Now, if you want to check out Sale Samurai on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code for you to test this out and to see if it is best for your print-on-demand business. I'll make sure I leave all of that in my description box below. All right, so here we are in Etsy, and one of the things we definitely want to do is use Sale Samurai to identify low competitive niches we can actually get into. Now, specifically for this video, we're going to focus on a seasonal item like Valentine's Day shirt. That is the season coming up at the time of the recording of this video. However, whenever you watch this video, taking upon the same practical steps of incorporating a season you want to target can do just as well. So in our case today, we definitely want Sale Samurai to help us find micro niches we can start selling these specific designs for. So for instance here, when I talk about micro niches, I'm talking about things such as people, professions, occasions, and seasons. We definitely don't want to stay with Valentine's Day shirt in itself, because as I hit enter here, we can see there's over 255,000 search results. So that's going to be very difficult to compete with if we're just simply making a basic Valentine's Day shirt. However, where the money is with Etsy is branching down this term to micro niches. And again, we want Sale Samurai to show us what's available. Now, the reason why this is so important with Sale Samurai is because, as you see here, Etsy is only giving us 3 different search phrases people are typing in. There are a whole lot more. Etsy here is only auto-populating for us 3 searches. Valentine's Day shirt, that's the one we added here. We have Valentine's Day shirt for teachers and Valentine's Day shirt for couples. But if you see here on the right-hand side of our search bar, Sale Samurai automatically give us 500 additional search phrases that are being typed into Etsy. These search phrases could be possible niches we can start selling in and start creating products for before the peak of the season. Again, we already know 51,000 people are searching this up. And so we know that this is piquing interest as time go on. And we definitely want to find these micro niches so that we can lower that competition, but still have a high search volume so our product can get found on Etsy and get our product sold. So that being said, we'll take this main phrase here, Valentine's Day shirt, and see what are some additional niches that are being typed into the Etsy search bar we can start creating designs for. All right, so here we are in Sale Samurai, and what Sale Samurai is showing us here, that with our phrase Valentine's Day shirt, there are 500 additional search phrases people have typed into Etsy that can be related to different products we can sell with this niche here. And so we know that the Valentine's Day shirt is very broad, but as you go here, we have different type of keywords that could be micro niches, that could be trending areas for us to create designs for. Again, this is just one specific phrase that has given us 500 additional search phrases and micro niches we can start selling in. So for instance here, we have NICU or NICU Valentine's Day shirt. We can go down a little bit further. We see Dino Valentine's Day shirt. Notice how they're taking a specific interest and merging it over to the season. So there's multiple things just like this that can bring down this wide search phrase into micro niches. We have horse Valentine's Day shirt. In addition to the keywords, we also see the search volume. That means automatically on a wide scale, we can see how many people are searching up this product every single month. With these specific search numbers here, they're only going to increase with time because again, we're not even in the peak of the season. Now, again, we're doing this specific video to cover trending niches for Valentine's Day. This same practice can be applied to any season or any profession you definitely want to create for. So again, we have the keywords here, the level of search volume, the level of competition, and we have the amount of words that's in that phrase. And the overall point with these words is just to have a long tail keyword, because again, the more words we have, the more specific and niche that specific phrase is. So in our case today, there are so many opportunities for us to create products for, and we can definitely be mindful of the level of search volume as well as the competition, so we can create products in a space where we can become visible. One of the best practices I like to do to find possible niches for me to create products for and to be visible is just to set my criteria to have a good search volume, but have my competition be relatively low. So if I want to set this criteria to be a certain number, I'll head over to the top portion here, and I have my first one here is search volume, and it says from and to. In our case today with search volume, we want the ceiling to be as high as possible. We don't want to have a cap on how many people are searching up a product. But when it comes down to the low amount, I don't want anything to be visible lower than 20. Now, in regards to competition, we definitely want to set a ceiling to our competition, because again, the less competition, the better. So in regards to this area here, we want to set the ceiling to be 10,000. Again, you can change this if you find there's not enough search phrases coming up. But in our case today, we're going to start with 10,000 and go from there. In regards to word count, I'm not concerned about that. In regards to the words being involved here, I think we're okay because we're searching up very broad. If I were searching up things for teacher, then I'll put teacher here so that anything that's resulting will focus on that word teacher. But in our case today, because we're searching up very broad for this season, we'll leave the word blank here. Now, if I have everything set in place, search volume is nothing lower than 20. Level of competition doesn't go above 10,000. I can hit filter here, and I want you to see how this number changes. We have 500, but when I hit filter, now they're showing me there's 132 possible niches we can get into, learn from the listings and see what is available that meet our criteria. And so we understand everything here is going to be a great space for us to sell in regards to the search volume and competition. We can go a little bit further here into each listing to see if there's best-selling products that we would not have seen on Etsy unless we use this tool, Sale Samurai. Now, in regards to the search volume and competition, I can actually click on this and it'll rank this from lowest to highest and from highest to least. Same thing in regards to competition. I can click on this. It'll show me the highest competition. Notice here, the highest one is 9,785, not going above our number 10,000. Click it again. I'll see that the lowest competition here is 846. Now, a little side note, of course, we need to be mindful that we are not creating things that is trademarked. For instance, Pooh Valentine's Day shirt, obviously that could be related to the Disney character Winnie the Pooh. So we definitely want to be mindful of things that are trademarked. But as you can see here, there's a lot of opportunities for us to go through this and see what type of products we need to create. Is there any opportunities for us to make sales, and definitely create some things that's related to people typing the specific keyword in. So if I want to go to the search volume, I can set this to be on the highest, because again, I can learn from the search phrases to lead me to different products that are doing well. So for instance here, let's just take this example. There's multiple here, but we can take the RN, registered nurse, Valentine's Day shirt. Again, we have 451 searches right now currently, but we know that will increase, but the level of competition is less than 3,000. Now I can click on this, and I like to confirm on Etsy side where we are. Again, we have RN Valentine's Day shirt, which is stating registered nurse. And again, the competition here is showing proper, less than 3,000. Now I can go down here and see, well, what are some trending designs I can create for a registered nurse and what things are doing well. Same thing for this shirt here. We know this is a RN Valentine's Day shirt. Again, doesn't have a bestsellers badge or 20 plus people in the cart, but an easy way to identify if it had a trend back in the season is look at the reviews and the number of favorites. And for this specific listing here, it has received 58 reviews in the lifetime of the listing. If we take into account it takes between 5 to 7 purchases for someone to leave one review, this product has sold multiple times. I can scroll all the way down to the bottom and see the number of favorites. Now, the number of favorites are important because in my research process, products that has high favorite count are also products that have high sales count. Listings receive about half or a third of sales in regards to the number of favorites. You could imagine that half of that, or even sometimes a third of that number, is related to sales. And we would not have known this niche was available just looking at Etsy search bar alone. But using Sale Samurai, we're able to see that this is something that's actually being typed in, and the competition is relatively low. And this could be a potential area we can create multiple designs for in regards to the Valentine's Day season. You can also focus on selling an OT Valentine's Day shirt, which is just an abbreviation for occupational therapist shirt. And again, when we open this up in Etsy, I like to confirm the number. So I have the search phrase here, OT Valentine's Day shirt. That's what people are typing in. And I see that the competition is matching up exactly what we saw in Sale Samurai. So here's just a couple listings that actually receive a large number of sales in regards to this macro niche. Again, we see this is taken upon the occupational therapist shirt, which is the actual niche that we're selling for. This product has been reviewed 19 times, and this product has received 284 favorites in a lifetime of a listing. Again, being mindful that half of that can turn into sales, even up to a third of that number. So this is a great space for you to create products for. We have different shirts like this that's doing well with sales. Again, occupational shirt for Valentine's Day is doing well with sales. Also, we see the specific review for this area, as well as the number of favorites for this specific listings. So there is a lot of opportunity for us to create products based around the OT occupational therapist niche. Now we can go down even further and look at one final example, which is this one here, pet Valentine's Day shirt. Now notice how we don't have a specific pet name here or a specific breed, but sometimes looking at this broad search phrase can lead us to other micro niches on Etsy that we would not have known was there unless we use this tool. So if you search up pet Valentine's Day shirt, we understand that this search phrase has received 223 search results in the past 30 days and about 4,000 competitive listings showing up. But when I go over to Etsy, you will see here that there's different type of pet Valentine's Day shirts being listed. So we have things with dogs on it. We have things with dog paws on it. We have things with cats on it. We have things with all different type of dogs visible on the design itself. We have personal pictures of dogs on a product. So again, this can lead us to other products that have been selling well as well. If I go into this listing here, this is a best dog mom shirt. Notice it has specific dog breeds being visible. We have the names of the dog being separated by the heart. We know this is following our phrase, a Valentine's Day pet shirt. Again, this is focused on a Valentine's Day dog shirt. But if we scroll down to the bottom, this listing has been reviewed 32 times, and this has been favorited 180 times. This sweatshirt here is focuses on a cute cat Valentine's Day shirt. Again, that phrase, pet Valentine's Day shirt, led us to cute cat Valentine's Day shirt. It still fits in the niche and shows us possible designs we can use on our own product. So we know this is following the pet Valentine's Day niche. I can scroll down to the bottom here and see this specific product has been reviewed 69 times. And if I scroll to the bottom of the listing, this specific listing has received 670 favorites. However, if you go to the listing here, you wouldn't see a bestsellers badge. You don't see, 20 plus people in the cart or in demand because, again, we're not in the season. However, utilizing this process to find different trending items that are in low competitive niches. And again, this could be done just not for a Valentine's Day shirt. It can be done for mom shirts, sports mom shirt, grandma shirts, aunt shirts, New Year Eve shirts, any type of occasion, season, interest, hobby, or person this same process can be utilized to identify different type of trending items in low competitive spaces. So as you can see with Sale Samurai, they make it so easy for you to find different products to create and launch in your Etsy shop. And by having that confidence with the data to understand that this is a low competitive niche, you're able to create multiple products in this area and start getting some traffic with your Etsy products. Now, again, if you want to check out Sale Samurai on your own, I'll make sure I leave that discount code in my description box below for you to test this out and to see if it is best for your print-on-demand business. Now, in today's video, I didn't have time to go over how to actually create a top trending product like this. However, if you want to learn that next step, click this next video here. And if you want to learn more about how to make income online, then consider subscribing to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.